So Ty.
So Mark.
Not only did you ever think you would hear Jennifer Lawrence speak Vietnamese, but she'd speak with such a good accent.
She, as far as I can tell. Little did I ever expect that I would see Richard Nixon pop up in an X-Men movie.
There you go, and
Yeah.
that's what we're here to talk about. X-Men, Days of Future Past.
Use your power. Bring the X-Men together.
This is the seventh, count 'em, seventh X-Men movie. And I have to say, if you have not seen the six before it, don't bother with this one. You won't know who's who. But for everybody under 30 who has been following these movies for, 14 years now, as usual, it's a fairly high standard for these movies. And this one lives up to it. The world's about to end. They're nasty robot sentinels about to kill all the mutants and humans. So they send Wolverine back to 1973, which means waterbed jokes.
Yep.
And Jim Croce's Time in a Bottle, and on the soundtrack, Roberta Flack. First time I ever saw your face. So anyways, Wolverine has to go find young Professor X and young Magneto. Played by James McAvoy and Michael Fassbender, and convince them that they have to be good, band together and stop this one thing from happening that will lead to apocalypse.
The Sentinels, yeah.
Right. It's totally involving. It's up to the usual standard. There's one great scene, and that involves a character named Quicksilver, a teenage mutant who can run around really, really fast. And there's a hysterical scene that's just like head and shoulders above anything else in the movie. The rest of the movie is pretty good. James McAvoy's quite good in this movie. Ian McKellen looks tired. I think he's like franchised out. So yes, most of this movie takes place in 1973. There's a lot of good pop culture jokes. There's also the usual crash bang. But the thing I like about the X-Men movies is that they often are about the characters.
Yes.
With a lot of subsidiary mutants that I can never tell apart around them. Same with this one. But I mean, the scenes set in 2023 feel like The Matrix with a bunch of mutants. But the 1973 scenes are good and funny. And yes, Richard Nixon makes an extended cameo.
He does.
So that's X-Men Days of Future Past. It is the next up of the summer blockbusters, and you could do worse. I'm Ty Burr.
I'm Mark Feeney.
For the Boston Globe.